The I Can Serve Foundation is home to hope. It empowers women by giving them information on breast cancer. It provides a circle of support so patients have partners in their journey of healing. The foundation is an advocate of early breast cancer detection. This is carried out through its flagship program, Ating Dibdibin, meaning Take Your Breast Care to Heart, the country's first community-based breast cancer screening program. The foundation partners with local government to institutionalize breast cancer screening and helps local governments set up a trust fund to make testing and treatment affordable for the underserved patients. I Can Serve trains the public and private doctors, nurses, and community health workers on early breast cancer detection techniques with the help of medical experts, the American Cancer Society, and Pfizer Foundation. At the forefront of the community assemblies and forums are breast cancer survivors who personify hope. The Ating Dibdibin program aims to encourage women to take charge of their health and save more lives. I Can Serve introduced other firsts. It stages Silver Linings, the national homecoming for breast cancer survivors and educational forum. Held every 3 years, Silver Linings is the only one of its kind in the country. It publishes the resource guidebook called I Can Serve, a network of people, places, and services in the service of the Philippine breast cancer community. The book is a roadmap for any breast cancer survivor. It lists patient groups in the country, hospice care, free and discounted services in the community, articles and advice from cancer survivors.
Hi, I'm Leah Salonga. Thanks for making time to take your breast care to heart.
It embarks on high-impact campaigns like the breast self-exam videos produced in English and Filipino in cooperation with the C Network.
Ating isa puso, ating dibdibin, kaya lahat tayong mga babae, kamay sa dibdib.
I Can Serve has a counseling hotline via phone and via email, manned by cancer survivors. Callers can remain anonymous.
Really just want to know more about breast cancer. I find that before people would just listen to what the doctor's saying. Now they want to know more about themselves and what they can do for themselves, not necessarily what the doctors can do for them.
The volunteers listen. The volunteers draw from their own experience in sharing information to make the journey toward healing. The volunteers do not dispense medical advice, but make referrals.
The most difficult questions that I have to answer are really finances. Kasi most of our callers, they're really trying their best to find resources to be able to get treatment. Your heart will really break because it's their only hope to survive, to be there, to see their children grow. So what you will do is find ways.
Every year, I Can Serve embarks on a fundraising project to support its programs. It has introduced novel ideas like Pink Kitchen, the food festival, and Tickled Pink, a bazaar of unique finds. The foundation has an online community of mostly breast cancer survivors. Members come from different parts of the country and the world. They share a common bond. They are wounded healers leading more purposeful lives.
It makes you feel good that you have some sisters who are concerned what you're feeling, what you're going through, and are praying for you.
Cancer is a gift because you appreciate life more. You have a better relationship with God. Everybody will die. and everybody will be dealing with the Lord. And you know, it's really how you made, paano mo ginamit yung life mo here on earth, your earthly life. How you made use of it. How many people did you reach out? Paano mo nurture yung relationship mo with the Lord?
Everything is important. It may not be important to you, but it could be important to the person or to somebody else.
It's taught me to be more patient, to be more tolerant of others, and to lighten up. Because life is too short.
I enjoy life now. Before, I would always be nervous and stressed about stupid things, and now I'm not. If I want to do something, I just do it. You know, I enjoy myself as much as I can. Like as if that's my last day, I'll enjoy it.
I think it's made me a better person in the sense that, like, one, I've nurtured better relationships. Number two, I think it's taught me to get rid of the things in my life that were not important, not nurturing to me, and me to them at the same time.
I realized that there's so much strength that I could find that I thought I never had. You know, the big C scares, you know, the word cancer, you think you're gonna die, but, you know, it's actually, you know, a new opening to life. It's like a rebirth of something, a world, something different from what you used to have.
Life is actually like a roller coaster na. The more you cling to the bar, the more you get a stiff neck. So it's supposed to be na you let go and just enjoy the ride na bahala na whatever happens. And I think because of that, I've been able to trust that everything, whatever, no matter how bad, will just fall into place.
Always say thank you. And when I see it, I always say thank you for this, thank you for that. You know, I'm constantly saying thank you that I even am aware of it.
Keep looking forward. There's so much more ahead, a lot of surprises, so many more blessings to come.
I Can Serve wants to tell people not just take care of their health. We also want to tell people to love and serve as if every day were your last. And it doesn't matter if you had cancer or not. I think the biggest fear of cancer is not really death, but having led a life without meaning.
The Philippines has the highest incidence of breast cancer in Southeast Asia. The call to get involved is urgent. I Can Serve vows to lead the women out of the dark, so no one will know fear because of ignorance. No one will suffer alone. No one will ever lose hope.
Us women, it's something that's very dear to us, and that we should really be proactive in terms of like our fight against breast cancer, because like it could hit any one of us. When you're there, you're undergoing your chemo. One of the biggest enemies is yourself. Basically, it's your train of thought, it's your mental thinking, and that does a lot. And to have people there who will support you, not just with aid, with like the knowledge that they know they can pass on, but who could actually support you in terms of like hope. Hope is one of the biggest things. And if you believe in that, like if like a cancer patient has the will to live and the will to survive, that makes the big difference. And basically, I'd like to congratulate you guys for saving lives.
Most of my patients actually at the clinic are breast cancer patients, and I have seen their struggles. I've seen how they suffered through the disease, and I think that much of what they went through could have been avoided with early detection, and therefore I am all out in supporting this awareness, this breast cancer awareness project because of this. I'd like to thank I Can Serve for this project. I am with them all the way and support them in making the women of our community, the Filipino women, and making them more aware of this disease, how it can be detected early and treated early, and that no Filipino woman should have to die from this disease. I am with I Can Serve all the way in encouraging these women to fight breast cancer.
I'm supporting the fight for breast cancer because I think the more people there are supporting the survivors, the more awareness we bring to breast cancer. Not only about the disease, but also about how we deal with it. Dealing with it without fear, dealing with it by taking the bull by the horns, taking charge of your life instead of letting the disease run your life. You run it. So the more people get behind something like I Can Serve, the better women with cancer know how to deal with the disease. Just fight the big fight and do it as you always have, with big smiles and with lots of love, with lots of support, and you win. We already are winning as we do it.
Supporting breast cancer is something very deep and strong in my heart. And after fearing the fears of almost a lost mother, I lost aunt, and the fear that it will come to me one day. I Can Serve. I'm just wishing you the best.
I think it's important to join the fight against breast cancer because breast cancer is the #1 sickness inflicting women today. And if you can do your part in spreading awareness and spreading education about this disease and about this sickness, it will help a lot of people. Continue doing what you've been doing. You've been doing a great job making more people aware and helping those that need help. So do a good job and continue doing it.
I had a friend who was going through breast cancer, and it's something that was difficult for me because like me, my friend had a young son, and I saw everything her family went through, and I felt, my heart really felt the most for her son because I myself am a mother, and it's something we have to be strong for and we all have to battle through together. We all have to support one another and stay strong because we are, each of us, angels with one wings, and to fly, we can only fly embracing one another.
for your eyes, a look for your smile can disguise.
The reason why I joined this organization because I'd like to be a part of this program to spread awareness to women in this country, not only in other parts of the world, about breast cancer awareness. And it's good to join this organization since I have started to hear friends that have been inflicted with breast cancer, and it's so sad to see them undergo such pain. And I Can Serve Foundation helps them feel that it's not them alone, that they're not alone, that there are a lot of women who also need support through I Can Serve, and they can be a source of strength while they go through these hard times.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of cancer among women, and this affects women worldwide and even in the Philippines. Because we are a developing country, many women do not have access to the best healthcare possible. Even detection is not something that the average woman knows how to go about, and even if there is detection early on, the access to medicine, the access to proper treatment is not always available because of the limitation of funds. So it is really important to me that we raise awareness, we help each other as women, because a lot of women are mothers, a lot of women are breadwinners, a lot of women play an important role in their own family and in their own society, and they are a vital member of the people around them whom they love and whom they serve. And therefore, if we can do something to preserve their life, to stop the spread of this dreaded disease, we should, and I am proudly a part of that. I Can Serve Foundation is the best vehicle for women who want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. A lot of times women who are afflicted with disease, and in particular breast cancer, find that they are helpless, and here they can look beyond themselves and be of support to others. And women who have not been afflicted may also be a part of it by reaching out to their friends, to their families, to support women who have breast cancer, and to really make this a better place for women to live, and make this a healthier place, make this a place which someday we can say is breast cancer free.
I support it, first of all, because I lost a loved one to cancer about 9 years ago. Though it is not to breast cancer, it's cancer nonetheless. Then one of my best friends, Bettina, had cancer. And I was with her when she went, not through her surgery, but soon after her surgery. So I have an idea of how painful it is, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And so that is basically